You're welcome back to 97.3 Citi FM. Your election. So
54, 43, 44. So it's a 10-point game.
Take the figures again from the top.
CPP 20,687, NDP 15,273, NDC 4,186,992, PPP 94,155, MPP 5,201,244, PNC 18,012, JOY 14,336. Calculating that, the MPP's Nanado has 54.4 and President Mahama has 43.8. We do not know the identity of these 239, but we suspect they are very similar to our 43.4 for President Mahama. But if you use 239 based on the EC is telling us, it's
have been chipping in one after the other, but then the numbers I'm seeing here now is something I haven't seen before ever since I started having a. Some of their numbers. I too officially concede against the Electoral Commission chairperson, Madam Charlotte Perez, to declare all party supporters among the family members of Nana Kufa residents. Apart from yesterday, when he came to address his supporters and called for calm and office, he was very, very relaxed, starting with Dr. Baum.
So President Mahama stating that he would come and moved to
the sum of the parts. If they had come together and there was only a third candidate, they would probably have done better because people would have seen it as a more credible option. People didn't want to spread their votes around. So you can't say that because they all together got like 1.8%. We have election. Let's see if the president who's
a few constituencies left may not really play significantly on the results as we have them now. Yet still, we would have to wait on the Electoral Commission to make that formal declaration, as it is their mandate to do so. So for now, we are also picking up signals that hopefully there may be a declaration sooner than we anticipated, because once the political parties successfully sign off on these results, it would mean that there's the way has been cleared for the commission to make progress. What would happen would be for the commission to also compare the figures. Remember that whatever pink sheets are coming in are copies of the Electoral Commission included in there, because the political parties already have access to those documents from their various agents at the various polling station level. So that is why it was important that they waited for these pink sheets to come in from the various coalition centers across the country before they could make a way forward. Sandra.
Are you seeing these agents maybe moving around trying to look through documents before signing, or what's the mood like?
Well, it's calm in here, but because of the signals that we are picking up, of course, there's some quick movements here and there. But I can tell you that out there too, security is being beefed. But generally within, we still don't have any troubles around. We don't have any persons massing up here. Like the same security arrangements I gave you yesterday about the checkpoints mounted by the police, and also the body scanners and all of those things are all still in place, and you still have the police patrols going on, and we have some military personnel also around. So indeed, security is tight here at the headquarters of the National Coalition of the Electoral Commission, where the National Coalition Center is housed. And within the premises itself, from the media center to the coalition center, not much is happening, but the usual. For now, the parties are trying to hasten up the process. Sandra.
You can read the demeanor Because if you are cross-examining someone, their body language will tell you whether the answer they are giving you is honest.
You know, some would be happy, others would.
If you look at the key structures that have been put in place for this year,
if you look at the by and large the disqualification and their posturing for the people, so leadership is not by force.
Appointed Minister for Foreign Affairs.
Sentences on leadership. The fourth sentence is the key. Your understanding. I'm losing. Then you don't qualify to take that position. People are disenchanted in the US with all the warmongering and all the. They even consider the embarrassment of the Bush administration with some of his bungling after 9/11. Then they vote for Obama, who is the anti-Bush in the sense of his persona and his mindset and everything. Then they come to NDC, vote for Mills. He does 4 years. Mama continues 4 years. Europe.
Will tell you what their minds and hearts have concealed. Adams, WhatsApping from Asin Fosu. Another one here from Darlington says, I also want to know the result of Insawam Adredri constituency. Well, the MPP here says that, please, what are the results for the constituency in the north? But we'll check again for you.
Providing our own policies and programs as to what we think in the end to the benefits of our nation's development. So
there's a general
for a fight well fought. Let's see what else he can contribute. Politics is not everything. There should be life before and after politics. And so I'm happy with the answer he gave you when he says, I'm going to enjoy my family. He's a lawyer. I'm sure he has a bot. So a lot of times you are there for.
He addressed them earlier when they went into his house. But this is 97.3 Citi FM. Stay with us for a continuous coverage of this crucial election.
I feel like a ride in the city with you here, showing me the way to go. It feels like
it's amazing how we send money.
I feel like a ride in the city with you here, showing me the way to go. It feels like
it's amazing how you receive money.
Moments with friends and loved ones.
New surplus
business calling line. And I found out Coco has.
We are bringing you comprehensive coverage.
We are just waiting for the chair
who understand the whole electoral process. So I must tell you, I've been out twice. Certainly, would you do that? And how did you lose Malaysia? You can see Asawase, you can see the person home. You go to Tawam.
asking if I can help them get a T-shirt of the NPP. And I spoke to them, and they told me they have a high expectation or, advise the media to be attention in that.
770925 or visit citibusinessnews.com. It's a Citi Business experience powered by 97.3 Citi FM. Hello, Kigali. Terms and conditions apply.
Them they ask, what we go do with one our lives? How we go make come for this world inside? We just for watch one our body, one our world, and one our roots, and find that original thing. Then we go create something fresh, something fly, something real, something where everybody go feel. We go choose to live original.
With you.
That which gives you the power to do anything and everything in the house without needing to, if you like, go and crawl the other side. You get that?
Out of the 200.
Or out of the 275. Now,
80.
Yeah, that's right. And then the end, there is one that we're trying to clarify. The Bono Ahafo region, one, that is the Pru West constituency. There's a challenge and there are problems in that particular constituency they're trying to resolve. And here in the Greater Accra region, we're trying to clarify the situation around the Amasaman with it. So if you PP and PNC...
Will this be needed this time around?
Well, we'll come to that because there's a history to that arrangement. We'll come to that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, it's not a constitutional, creation. I mean, it's not that it is provided for by law that you should share power.
It's a gentleman's agreement.
I mean, yeah, because certain situations necessitated that. And when the NDC to the MPP that we have made in these people.
Okay.
So
currently what happens is that they just become members of the Unemployed Graduates Association.
Yeah, I mean, those who are lawyers return to practice. Those who were, working for private firms, I mean, they hardly get their jobs back because once you have been identified as NDC or MPP and you went on to serve in Parliament,
you lose your
many
clients.
have or face challenges. Only a few, the GES levels.
We don't know. He sent his boys to come around, 2 vehicles. They managed to go away with the other. The other vehicle is here. And I think the party members are managing with their vehicle as to what to do with it.
Thank you very much. Emmanuel, he's the deputy and bring you the elect have been declared. And Richard Sky is
resolved could allowed him to run against, the Honorable Azong Al-Hassan, who works in this government, for this government, and sits with the majority side in Parliament. I mean,
possibly shares the same office with Apak
and it leaves a bitter taste in the mouths of those.
They are not laws, so I mean, people are allowed to do what they want to do, and they have done that. Stop hold Azong Al-Hassan.
Exactly, throwing out the PNC and getting them to see a new life. The Attorney General and the Honorable Ayikwe Otu. And rose to become the Attorney General of the Republic. I mean, he's also done such...
A few questions are asked before you allow access into his home. So the security setup has changed immediately. Now, I'm yet to see any of taking over the...
Join us. Some music to encourage us.
Straight away, we are still waiting for a press briefing, an update on but things may just change because
the other person outside the Electoral Commission and the returning officer for presidential results, for that matter, shall also say who is the chairperson of the Electoral Commission to make that declaration. So yes, John Dramani of Laurent Gbagbo and Alassane Ouattara, former prime minister of that country, and so it is a classic case of maturity for John Dramani Mahama to live up to his own words, some of the results.
It's your election center. My name is Umar Sandam.
Freezers, washing machines and air conditioners, and get a smartphone, a microwave oven or washing machine instantly. Don't miss out on this early Christmas tree.
Kriko, the room is too cold.
Where's our bread? Terms and conditions apply.
It's a hot day. It's a busy day. Work is almost over. Will time just move? Still so much to do. Almost there. And when it's all over, what's going to take the edge off? What's going to calm the storm? What's going to cool things down? Ooh.
7.3 Citi FM. This is our coverage of the post-election electors. 6 to don't
back to room.
Include 4 constituencies. We have Afram Plains North with a voter population of 40,312 voters, and the results are not ready because they voted only yesterday. 437 voters, 170 voters. However, we believe that for the presidential
about it, and it's understandable. The party supporters or party members have waited for this day for far too long.
What the EC, and then they were seeing the trend. What they needed to do was to protect at least the locations of all 2 leading candidates. So as I speak to you now, the presidency, location of the NDC's headquarters, and then location of the MPP's headquarters have enough police presence, enough security presence, and their eyes are open there, so that you don't get, yes, some people it is called a win. When the word win is mentioned, then there's the word loss. So there are some people who have lost. The others know how to take it when they lose. Others don't know how to do it. So there is that need to be extremely cautious, and especially in terms of security, to ensure that nobody does anything untoward. Now, as we are here now, you realize that you would think that immediately after the announcement, Nanado should just enter in. But you see, now he's the elected president. So the delay you are seeing here is because the security want to be sure in terms of his movement, even from the room to here, that he is well protected. He is well protected. So because whoever has been assured, whoever has been assigned here, especially the security head, has responsibility to report on any and every other thing that happens here. So that is why this process, we are going through this
purposefully to campaign and make sure that today's victory, when America sneezes, the others catch.